Hi guys, Trisha here from Decisive Designs, coming to you with another fabulous table. So I started singing before I announced myself, just to be unique and to just make sure that everyone hears me. Because sometimes my words don't go across um, correctly. I don't know. Sometimes my announcement breaks up. So here it goes. Too many noises, too many noises. My head is exploding now. My head is exploding now. Control it, Lord. Control it now. Too many noises. Too many noises. It's out of control now, Lord. It's out of control now, Lord. Control it, Lord. Control it now. All right, guys. Sometimes I hear noises in my head. And my spirit men sometimes get out of control. So I have to put them back in control, Lord. Put them back in control, Lord. Too many noises. All right. All right. So back to Tablescape Tuesday. I hope you guys have a fabulous time designing your table. And I hope that whatever you wanted it to be, it was. Because sometimes we start with one design, one concept, one formula, and then we move to something else or we change our minds because we couldn't find something or we thought of something else. So kudos to you if you had thought of it, write it down, and implement it. All right. So tonight, my inspiration, I've been saying that I have um, 10 more tables before I evolve. And tonight is the third one into the 10. Um, I have been through some tough times spiritually. My spirit goes up and down, around and about. Sometimes it drops in someone's lap. Sometimes someone's borrow my spirit, and so on and so forth. So, because maybe, I don't know why, but I'm going to think maybe they think that it's not only too good for me, but what I'm doing um, doesn't need my special touch. Because I feel like, and I know that my spirit is special in every way, especially when it fills me with joy. The Bible talks about unspeakable joy. So that's what I want. I want a smile. You know, sometimes you listen to people and they're talking and smiling at the same time. It's a special skill, but I like that. I like when my passion shows, and I like when my passion sounds joyous. So, with my last 10 tables, with me evolving, I did mention that I wanted to keep it natural, nutruilistic. As last week put me on my knees. Sometimes when you reflect and you reflect on yourself, you think of self-care, you think of self-control, but most of all, you think of your being, you're one, you're human, and you think of the many times that other beings have put darkness in your way, devil in your way, Satan in your way. And you think of the many times that you have moved it, knowing that the Bible declares that you can move mountains with your faith. So tonight, as I embark on this journey, am I scared? Maybe. Should I be? Maybe. But then you think about the Bible and it says love conquers all. So I'm going to go in it with love. I'm going to go in it with my passion. And I'm going to go in it with a purpose. So, as I formulate, I just say, I heard someone said something and I'm like, it's a formula. As I formulate the next 7 tables, I hope that myself is in there. I hope that my person is in there. I hope that my being is in there. And I definitely hope that my spirit is in there, most of all. So, guys, it's bittersweet. Like, I feel weak already, knowing that I love doing this so much. And this room holds so many memories. But I'm going to try to write in here. I'm going to try to see if this room will give me inspiration. And then again, spring is upon us. And I love the outdoors. And I've added some lounge chairs out there. So maybe I can lay down and look at the sky and say, God, give me this one. So you never know. You never know. But tonight, as I explain this table for, I don't know, it says, when I look on YouTube, it says I have over 500 videos. So for the 600th time that I've talked about plates and so on and so forth, I said, God, continue to put my mind in the right direction. Continue to keep my body the way it should be kept. And help me, most of all, with nutritious food. Because food or anything else shouldn't control you. Because the Bible declares that you have given us dominion and power of all things. And anything we say, it shall be so. But sometimes food is so good, it makes me weak. But anyways, anyways, as I look on my table tonight, I had I had this painting in front of my dining room for quite some time. And a couple days ago, my husband picks it up and leans it up against the table. And the wife that I am, I took it out and put it back in front of the dining room because that's where I wanted it. Just lean it on the chair because sometimes when you're inspired by greatness, it should be shown and it should be seen and not hidden. So this is a painting of Paris, the Eiffel Tower. I've never been. And I had Barnett, the painter is. And when I looked at it, I see life in a city that I've never been. And what the painter did was it didn't put black in there. It hardly puts white in there. It just shows you that not everything is black and white. And I love that because most of us lives in a black and white world. It just shows you this monochromatic look of this chocolate brown. And I love it. The earth, love it. So as this painting has been an inspiration in this house, I said it's time to move over to some neutrals. I've been getting RH magazine, and one of the things they do greatly is their combination with natural colors. And for my neutralistic, swear I came up with that word, or maybe it's been around. It has never been in my vocabulary until my Tablescape. But anyways, I want to implement for my subscribers, my fans, my viewers, that same kind of richness within a palette. And when you think about it, is one color that is neutralized in different tones. And I don't know if you've ever been to art school. I think everyone, class, I think everyone has, because it's, I think, part of a primary or senior high school schooling. And I was very passionate about colors growing up. And even in the art class, I knew how to mix two primary colors to get a secondary color, and so on and so forth. And as I do my tablescape, as I actually move into this house, I mix paint, different colors to get the color that I want. And sometimes I even take, sample of something and take it to the paint shop to get the color that I want. So whatever color you are, whatever color you want, you can always achieve it, right? You can either go to the paint shop or think outside the box. So tonight, I gave you something neutral And I say simple. And once you layer the different colors, the different tones, you will get a cohesive design or a cohesive look. Um, and as I go through this um, table, let me show you. I love the different tones, but you know what? I'm missing colors because I feel like colors make me happy. I know. Um, and colors um, are beautiful when you think about it, right? So I had some um, different kind of glassware for the table, but I went downstairs and I'm not holding the camera correctly. And I saw these Pier One. Again, Pier One is in my life. These Pier One glasses. And it reminds me that spring is upon us. And I went through Mars College today as I was working and I had to do some deliveries. And I saw tulips. And I'm like, their tulips are already up. Mine are not up yet. And I love spring for that. So I have some tulips on these glasses and just a little touch of color so that I'm always in sync with color. But what I did was I made it simple. Bone on bone and tone on tone. I added this almost kind of khaki color, but very light table cover. And then chosen a bone color over it. And then a brown glass charger with again a bone color plate. And this is bone, but it's lighter. And then I added the napkin and the napkin ring. So if you don't already own a wooden napkin ring, get them. I think I got mine early on in buying my dining room aesthetics, and I reached for them a lot. They're simple, and they can take a napkin from ordinary to extraordinary. And what happens with this plate, because it's a large one, the charger, which is brown, just peek through a little bit. And the napkin ring balances it. I love adding that final touch that sealed the deal on my design. I love it. And these two, and of course, these are from Homegoods. These two vases I love. They look like a vase. Look, right? I love them. They're like uniformed. I love them. And I put my peony, of course it's spring again, my peony blooms in them. And then I had this almost kind of Chinese, Japanese kind of vase, natural pottery. And I added some charm to it just to balance the bottom of the table and peony bloom. And there you go. And my wooden powerful candle holder with white candle. I always want to elevate a color so it balances the color palette on the table, and that did it. So I like it. And then these are bamboo placemats that I put together and run in the center. I had four of them. Um, and one darker chocolate brown. It looks like just a runner that I picked up at the store. And I like to do that with certain things. I talk about um, taking one thing and use it multiple ways. I love that. Love, love, love that. Um, what else? What else is special? Oh, and I added my neutral utensil. In this case, I could have done gold because I have this small little gold accent around the plate. But I wanted to use the natural utensil as I think the color is lighter and it balances the center of the table. Okay, guys, that is it. Just now, I need to just show you the table because when I was talking, the camera was on something else. Oh my word, Jesus! I love. Is that Gardena? I love that little touch. Oh wait, I'll say. I mean, I think so. All right, guys, I'm going around the table. Now, I feel like this room is, and I love the chandelier. It doesn't match the modernness of this room, but I feel like it elevates it to kind of a glam, modern, traditional. I don't know. But I like it. I love it actually. All right, so but it's for some reason sometimes this room is a little dark. All right. And I had these two candle holders um that I wanted to use, but they were a little bit flimsy for the center. Um Sometimes you have to go big or go home. Or change. But it's good to have these. So your base could be wooden first. Certain things, your candle holder, your napkin rings, your center runner, and then go from there. Also, the wooden planks that I have three pieces that they're over there. Actually, I can see them. They were left over from building shelf in my closet. Those are great too. I could have used those in the center. I love the nakedness of that wood and how they make the table look and feel. So, guys, if you are a person that loves natural colors and have those tone and tones within your aesthetics, this is for you. If you don't know how to work those harsh colors out there and you don't know how to mix and match them, this one is for you. And I've done I think 99% of my table design is based on like heavy colors, and 1% is based on natural and whites. And also, I want to do some whites as well. So I'm going to try to do white and white and neutral in order to just show that um, I can enjoy designing with neutral colors. And just remember that the chair covers are from Amazon. I have said this before, I have a lot of wood in this room. As you can see, like that whole back wall is like cabinets and gorgeous mahogany wood. And the table also is mahogany. Um and what I do like to do is cover it up just to soften the room so that it balances. Because oftentimes I want to paint stuff. And then I'm like, no, I don't want to paint anything. Um, I want to show you a clock. I got a new clock. I got a new clock today, guys. I got a new clock. I'm so excited. All right. So what I have been doing is placing my glassware on here, but I will move them. So I had bought this clock a while now, Danbury, and I got another one today. I am so excited. Oh. All right, so how many watches I own? I don't know. I can't count. I love time. And I'm always late, so that's why I think. But I love to hear them sing now. Um, but yeah, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. This one is from Homegoods, and it's solid something stone. I don't know what kind of stone it is, but it's something stone. But yay! Welcome, Danbury, to this room. It's 2 now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really talk to things like that, but I enjoy them. All right, guys, so that is it for this week. I thank you so very much for stopping by. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And remember to plant a seed today and watch it grow because you will never regret it. Peace.